Hey everyone, I want to give you a quick heads up. Now, all of you know that I'm a talk show host and a podcaster, a blogger, a YouTube creator, and I'm also a network marketer and also an affiliate marketer. Well, there's a young lady named Kim, I think it's Claver or something to that effect. And if you email, inbox me here at Facebook, what I could do is get in. When I'm on my regular PC, I'm on my cell phone now, but when I'm on my regular computer, what I can actually do for you is get Kim's email or her website address. Now, Kim has been a network marketer and successful businesswoman for more than 20 some years. And thankfully, I learned about her from Ivan Harris Sr., who's one of my business partners and mentors and life coaches. So I want to offer you value. And I also want to tell you that there are literally millions and millions and millions of people that get into network marketing or affiliate marketing. Hey, it might even be in the billions. And probably about 3%, maybe 4%, or maybe a little bit higher, succeed. That means that most people fail. And I'll tell you why they fail. They don't have the right tools. So because they don't have the right tools, the right knowledge, they don't know how to succeed. But I want you to apply this and get a different perspective. I want you to think for a minute. If I bought you a brand new vehicle, let's say it's your dream car, but you never had a driving lesson and you had no idea how to drive, you would end up having that car. Maybe it's a $200,000, $300,000 car. You would have it in your driveway, in a garage, or on the street. So it would be absolutely useless to you because you didn't have the knowledge to utilize the tool. A car, a vehicle is a tool. Money is a tool. The ability to learn allows us to use tools. So if we look at it from a different perspective, if you get into any kind of a business, but you don't know how to use those tools, you may have the best tools, you may have the best software, you may have the best mentor, but if you don't have the knowledge, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fail. But before I go further, let me be very clear. If you get into a business and you fail, try again. If you tried something for 30 years and all you ever did was fail, you keep trying. If your entire life you've only failed, keep trying. If you're thinking, wait a minute, why would I keep going if I've never made it? Well, I'll tell you why. Because once you get the right tools and you learn how to use them, let's go back to that nice, wonderful dream car. What happens if for 10 years you had that beautiful dream car and it's in pristine mint condition, but you didn't know how to drive it, so it was just a nice, pretty thing to look at? But what happens if somebody comes along, teaches you how to drive, teaches you to use those tools? Well, think of affiliate marketing, think of network marketing, entrepreneurship, learning a new skill. Think of all that, inventing a brand new, technology, maybe like, I don't know, Facebook. Once you have the knowledge of how to use those tools, you can't be stopped. So now that you understand that you actually can fail 1,000,000 times and still end up with the greatest success that you or anyone ever had. And I want you to understand something here. Thomas Edison had countless patents. Thomas Edison and his company wanted to invent or improve the light bulb. Some say he invented it. Some say he only improved upon an existing technology. But when he wanted to make the light bulb or improve it, the incandescent light bulb, it took him and his co-workers or his employees, it took them 10,000 times. Literally 10,000 times before they got it right. So they actually failed 9,999 times. But Thomas Edison's mind was genius. He said, I didn't fail 9,999 times. I discovered 9,999 times how not to invent the light bulb. So you might be saying, well, what's the moral of that? The moral of the story? Well, it's this. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. What matters is when you succeed, you're going to gain your freedom. When you succeed, you're going to have financial freedom. When you succeed, you're going to have time freedom. When you succeed, you're going to be your own boss. When you succeed, you won't need to worry about being fired from your job. When you succeed, you won't need to listen to the government whether they're going to provide you with health care or not. When you succeed, you become a new man. When you succeed, you become a new woman. When you succeed, you become an inspiration possibly to the world. You know who failed greatly for a long time before they had their success? Do you know who failed, who couldn't even get a loan? Guy named, you may have heard of, the guy and a corporation. The guy's name was Steve Jobs. I knew it, I'm just being funny. Steve Jobs failed. You know who also failed? Also failed at first? Andrew Carnegie. Guess who also failed? Bill Gates. At one point, guess what? Apple couldn't even, Macintosh/Apple couldn't even get a loan from the banks. Nobody would touch them with a 95-foot pole. And they failed. And they failed a lot. Did they give up? No. Did they let people say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. You're crazy. It's useless. No. No, they didn't. Do you know why? That's a net. We're just getting in the house. Do you know why they finally succeeded? Because their mindset was right. They didn't care if the entire world said they couldn't do it. They did it. Do you really think the Wright brothers had a lot of support? A lot of times they had to fight for every penny they got from their investors. And a lot of times they failed. And they almost never invented the airplane or perfected it. That's right. Or flight or whatever they called it. Did you know that even Microsoft and Bill Gates had their problems? Yes. In fact, if you look at the history of most of your most successful men and women in the history of business, industry, or even politics, or the military, most of these men and women failed hundreds, if not thousands of times. But the reason why we know them and we're using their technology, the reason why we know about a guy named Bill Gates, the reason why we know Donald Trump, the reason why we know Mark Zuckerberg, the reason why we know the late Steve Jobs or the late Henry Ford or the late Wright brothers or Andrew Carnegie. You know why? Because not only did they refuse to quit, but then they started networking, getting people that believed, as they did, that nothing is impossible. And they had what they called masterminds or like-minded people. So that's the reason They won. Now let's get to you. You work your day job or your nighttime job. Maybe you've been working your entire life. Maybe you've even had the negative thought process when people said you could be a millionaire. Maybe you said, oh, I wish. Yeah, that would be nice. No, I don't think so. And all these negative thoughts because you're brainwashed into believing that. We all are to some degree, but we can change. Now, you might think, yeah, you talk a good game, but I don't see you there yet. You know what? This is an illusion, my friends, because like the song says, I'm already there. Now, let's get to something that can help you the minute you get off this Facebook Live, whenever you watch it. This is going to be something that can help you right now. This Kim, I think it's Claver. Look her up online. She tells you how to be a success in network marketing. Yeah, she has things you can buy. She also has things you can get for free. You can even get her free newsletter. You can get a free ebook from her. And if you decide to invest in some of the personal development, you can go from working a dead-end job to becoming one of the most successful men and women around. But this all sounds good. But here's the thing. Right now, I'm going to tell you something. If you want to succeed, you're going to have to find your audience, your target market. Your target market. And I have some personal information that I can share with you that can point you in the right direction. Now, some of this information that I can actually give to you, like the Kim Claver, I think it's Claver. You can learn some stuff from her. And she even tells you how to find your correct target market. For example, she has a video that you can actually sign up and get to hear for free. She says, if you have a high-end cosmetic and you try to market that high-end cosmetic to somebody who only spends $6 to get their makeup, and you're trying to sell your makeup and it's $70 or $80, most of the time, the person that's only spending $6, if you say, I have this great product and it's $80 or $70, they're going to look at you like you're drunk. She doesn't say drunk, but she says it's just not the right people. But if you find and you get your research and you find a target market, let's say women who buy high-end makeup, then you approach them. And if they're already used to putting out $70, $80, $100 or more for that makeup, then when you approach them with the $70 product and they've already done that or more, they're going to say, okay, why is it better than what I'm using? Once you get past that obstacle, you will start selling products. Now I'm going to give you another piece of value. Network marketing, the greatest way for you to create an organization, start succeeding and bringing other people in to a network marketing business, is to actually target, market, and contact other network marketers. That's what those heavy hitters that you see earning all the big paychecks in these businesses, whatever it is, whether it's like a Motor Club America, Amway, Avon, whatever, those people that are on stage earning hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions or more, they recruit other network marketers. And then their network marketers that they bring in recruit other network marketers. And because they are all creating network marketers. That is how the person succeeds and starts earning a lot of money. Now, there's none of this that you can't do. That's right. You can do all of this. Now, I said earlier, the success rate's about 3%. Okay? You can be that 3%, in that 3%. Because in that 3%, there's probably 1 to 2 million people, if not more. You can be in that 3%. See, I want you to understand something here. I need you to change your perspective. Because you're looking at a man that has fought the fight and wanted to give up. Or couldn't, for whatever reason, couldn't do what I needed to do. Didn't know what tools I needed. I'm still not where I want to be. I have these tools. I'm starting to get the income to get more tools and doing self-development. And I would tell you, I believe in about 6 to 9 months or less, I'm going to be in a better financial situation than I have been in my entire life. Now, that said, what's the great change? Well, the great change is I'm listening to Kim. I'm listening to Eric Worre. I'm listening to other people. I'm listening to two life coaches and 2 of my business partners that are top of the line, number 1 people. I mean people, not because they're in a business, but these men that I'm going to mention their names, these men are blessings from a higher power. Period. Since meeting Ivan Harris Sr., my life has changed for the better. Since meeting Jack Baxter, my life has changed. In fact, I'll share this with you. I've been down and out more than once. But Jack Baxter, I should say Ivan and Jack, they almost can't believe it when I get down and out. Because I do a podcast and I do a talk show. And when I'm on that talk show or when I'm on that stage, boom! I'm like a Superman. Not only do I have the confidence, but I can do anything. And it's so easy that it's like brushing my teeth or breathing. The only thing I need to do is turn that on with regards to my affiliate or my network marketing business. Now, here's the thing. I want you to learn from Kim. I want you to learn from me. I want you to learn from Ivan Harris Sr. And I want you to believe that, yeah, life is tough. Yeah, it may seem like you can't do this stuff, but you can. See, it's not that you can't. You know that 97% of those people that fail, do you know why they fail? They don't have the right tools. Or they get the right tools, but they decide, or they're afraid to do anything, or they don't do anything out of fear. Now, let me tell you something. Fear can actually kill you. Yes, it can. If I tell you, and I teach you how to drive, just because you know how to drive doesn't mean you're going to go out there and get into a vehicle. So what am I saying here? I'm saying to you right now, I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to get into that vehicle, to use a metaphor. I want you to be an affiliate marketer or a network marketer. I want you to go and apply to be in that college if you want to be a rocket scientist. I want you to put no limits on your dreams. And I want you to realize you out there, have the power to make it happen. That's right. Nobody's stopping you. Yeah, I know we may have financial barriers. We may have medical barriers. We may have racial barriers. You don't know. I mean, I'm sure we could come up with a million things. But ultimately, if you have the knowledge and you use it, friends, I guarantee you, you will succeed. If you put in the time, you will succeed. Look, if it took 10,000 tries for Thomas Edison, but ultimately, you see that? That's a light that you see. That's because of Thomas Edison never giving up. He waited till the 10,000th try, but he did it. Where would we be right now if Mark Zuckerberg didn't create Facebook? If he gave up, if he let people put him down, if he let his investors threaten him, or whatever happened. Now Mark Zuckerberg is worth, I believe, a few $1 billion. From starting from nothing. A few $1 billion. Where would Bill Gates be if he had given up? No, you don't give up. Yeah, you may cry a lot of tears. You may shed some blood, some sweat, some tears. But I got news for you. I'm here for you. And whether or not you come into one of my businesses, I'm still here for you. I want you to succeed, period. Whether it's with me in my affiliate marketing company or my high-end health company, it doesn't matter. Your success matters. So you can actually, send me a Facebook message, or you can even call me at 412-559-2731. This phone that I'm using right now, that's the phone you would call me on. That's the 412-559-2731. It really exists. My face is on it right now. It's a smartphone. I want you to get involved with Kim because she will teach you things about network marketing. And I also want you to look up a man named Tracy Biller. I don't like his attitude all that much. I think it's a little bit, I'll just say it, I'm not thrilled with certain things, but he knows his business. And he's an extraordinarily successful man in network marketing. He's also a consultant and big time companies, and he does a lot of other businesses, consulting, designing, websites, whatever. The man is a multi-millionaire. Probably many times over. But you can learn from him. And when you do, you can apply those tools to your success. Now, is it going to be easy? No. It may eventually become so easy that it's like breathing. But you got to start somewhere. And here's the thing you need to think about. Why not start part-time? And as you start to succeed, you'll have a little bit of extra income. And then if you really put your heart and soul into it, you'll eventually be able to get most of your income that you get from your day or nighttime job. And eventually, you'll be able to completely replace it. These are not some kind of dreams. This isn't some kind of hope. This could even be scientifically demonstrated to some degree. So yeah, there's a scientific, if you will, a scientific formula that you could use to actually become a millionaire. Oh yes. Now whether you decide to do it or not, that's up to you. Whether I make it because I give up or not, that's up to me. But make no mistake, there's an actual formula for success. Yes, there is. Now, I like what Kim says. Don't try to market a $80 product to somebody who only spends $6. Find the person who's used to spending $80. Now, the other thing is, there are situations that come, sometimes once in a lifetime situations. That video game club that I'm in as an affiliate. It is not a network marketing. It has nothing at all, not anything at all to do with it. It's an affiliate referring type of thing. This company, this video gaming company, you need to check it out. And the reason why you do is if you get the tools from Kim, watch her videos, read her book, her ebook, and maybe you even purchase one or two of her items and you get the mentality in your head, and then you're part of our organization. You'll be ahead of most of the people in the game. And you'll have an excellent chance at great things happening. Now, what's nice about this gaming club that I'm in, we are training people to become professionally trained gamers that can eventually get into tournaments and compete for prizes and income. We are bringing people in 100% free. We are training them 100% free. And in the next few weeks, we are going to be putting on, within the next few weeks and months, three tournaments that you could get into for free. So the time to get in this video club, to test the waters, kick the tires, see if it's for you, have a bunch of fun, it's now. It's right now. It's literally before you go to bed now or when you wake up now. Because this could be your victory. Now, I want to give you another piece of advice because I am something of a mentor, not an official ordained type of thing or trainer or whatever, but you get into this club for fun, to learn how to play these video games and be the best and brag with your friends if that's what you want to do and eventually be able to compete. You do it now. So I'm going to give you the link. It's www.freeprogramingtrainers.com. freeprogamingtrainers.com. Take a good look at it. Look at the home page, the video, and then I want you to look at membership rewards. Now listen, I believe in you. So no matter what you do or what you don't do, I'm always going to believe in you. And that phone number is always available to you, no matter what you do or what you don't do. Only thing I ask is that if you're going to call me, don't block your number and don't make it private. I have my own personal reasons. Now I want you to also realize that the person you may be listening to for the first time, I'm a veteran talk show host. I've been on public access, and yes, I'm working on getting my big break. But I've been on TV for 13 years. 13. 26 seasons. Yeah, 26. I've gotten my credentials to be within feet of one former president and one future president at the time. And I've also been around a first lady, a former first lady. So I've accomplished a lot. And so can you. And if you think that anything that I'm saying, if you ever suspect maybe it's just a lot of baloney, you can look at it on YouTube. All you got to do is look up Albert Torcaso, which is Torcaso. And one of the videos I did is called HMN covers President Clinton. HMN stands for Humanity Matters News. My mainstay show is humanity matters a lot. With regards to this Kim Claver, I think it is. You want to get her ebook. You want to sign up for her newsletter and get her ebook and look at the videos. Because if you're going to get into any kind of business, get in it to succeed. Get in it so that you can earn your time and financial freedom. Hey, I'm going to do whatever I ethically, legally, peacefully have to do to succeed. What am I willing to do? Whatever it takes legally, ethically, and peacefully. I won't be a user or somebody that exploits somebody. But if I have to read 100,000 books, listen to videos, write 1,000,000 notes, just like Thomas Edison, I will have my success and I will have impact. I want that for you. So if I were you, I would invest in you. I want you to invest in you. I want you to hear what I just said. You need to invest in you. Now, do I believe you can actually succeed in just about anything you want to do? Well, it goes without saying that you can. Because the only one that's stopping you is the one that's in the mirror or the one that's in your camera screen. The only one stopping you, believe it or not, is you. Don't stop yourself anymore. I don't want you to be permanently stuck to working a job. See, because when you become an affiliate marketer, an internet marketer, or a network marketer, you learn the tools and you apply them, you will get time and financial freedom. And because we have cell phones, notebooks, laptops, iPhones, and the like, PCs, all you need is your phone, your laptop, or your notebook, and you can succeed in this business or a business. You don't even have to be constrained to your own city, your own state. There are network marketers and affiliate marketers and entrepreneurs and gurus and internet businessmen and women that actually travel the world and earn money while they're doing it. It's a fact. I know it seems like fantasy. It's a fact. You know, because a lot of us haven't had that success. Not me. I don't think this way. But a lot of people can't wrap their head and brain around the concept that these things are actually going on. You see, there's a lot of gurus out there. They'll have webinars, they'll have teleseminars, they'll have products, what have you. And all of these things may be good. They may really be useful. They may have value. But if you don't have the money in your pocket, it's useless. But here's one thing where they are telling the truth. If they're telling you that they are running their businesses around the globe through their phone, their laptop, or their notebook, guess what? That's true. If they're telling you that they're earning money every minute of the day, did you ever hear of eBay? Did you ever hear of Amazon? There's a way that you can actually become an affiliate of those major companies. You don't need to sell your own products. That's right. There's a lot of stuff you may not be aware of. So my point is, you can win this thing. You don't have to be stuck for your 9-to-5 job your less than $1 million job, you put the time and the work in, you may have to build for a couple of years, 5 years, 10 years, who knows? But you out there has the ability to be a multimillionaire. That's a fact. But you're going to have to learn. And you're going to have to invest in personal development, time watching, studying, sacrificing. And you're going to have to eventually put some money out. It may scare you off, but look, I'm not looking for people looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm not looking for people who thinks they're going to get something for nothing. We are all going to pay a price, and we are all going to spend money. If we want to reach that mountain, we must invest in things like advertisement or personal development or tools like softwares or autoresponders or something. Now, there are companies you could get in for free. Mine is one of them. But if you want to succeed, you have to invest in buying the right tools, getting the right mindset, watching the right videos, putting the work in. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I want you to get the right mindset. Is all this worth it? Now let me ask you this. Do you like being forced to work at a job that can lay you off at any time, fire you at any time, tells you when to go in the bathroom, when to have lunch, and when you can get a break? Or would you rather learn in your spare time how to be your own boss, be with your family when you want to be, travel the world if you want to, and earn money while doing it? Here's a fact, whether you like to accept this or not. The business that I'm in, I can do anywhere on earth. The business that I'm in, I'm not tied to a 9-to-5 job. The business that I'm in, I'm not tied to a country. All that I need is an internet connection, a cell phone, a laptop, a notebook, or an iPhone. And you can be that person too. Now, I will be honest with you. It's not going to be easy. And that's a good thing. Because you've struggled in your life, haven't you? You're struggling now. Is it easy? Is it easy when maybe you live in an area where there's snow in the wintertime? Is it easy getting up out of your warm bed and dealing with taking snow or ice off your vehicle? Is it easy knowing that every day that if the company decides to downsize, you could be one of the most loyal employees. You do twice as much as that's expected of you, but you haven't gotten a raise, you haven't gotten a promotion, and the company can downsize, terminate, or outsource your job? Is that mentally good for you? No. So here's what you need to do, my friends. Start thinking about your physical and mental health. Now, what you do is you get into an affiliate or network marketing business, or you start up your own eBay store or an Amazon or something else. Or if you have to, make an invention. But you find a way in your spare time to eventually earn an additional income and eventually replace that income. Now, there are companies right now where there are people earning $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000 a month or more. Now, you should get into these businesses and expect to not make anything right away. You got to learn. You got to train. Consider yourself, let's say you were a veteran, or let's say you're active duty military. When you first get into the Marines, the Air Force, the SEALs, the Navy, the Airborne Rangers, the Army, or anything, the Coast Guard, National Guard, Reserves, the first time you're there, you have to do 6 weeks training at least. You have to learn. Well, it's the same thing with affiliate and network marketing, or anything for that matter. Now, once you learn it, you become proficient at it, you're going to do fine. So I want you to start off running. I want you to not have to crawl. Now, how are you going to do that? You find out about Kim Claver, I think it is, and Tracy Biller. And you look them up on YouTube and elsewhere, and you get books, and you get the free ebook, and you study. And you join me at my video club. And we will do everything we can to help you. You see, because I'm not in this for me. Yes, I want to earn a living and become wealthy, but I want to help you do the same. I can't make it happen for you. I might give you 1,000,000 tools, but if you don't use them, guess what? You're not going to make a penny. That's right. Now, if you have 1,000,000 tools and you apply them all, you're going to be smiling for the rest of your life. And I want to especially make a point to the 17 and 18-year-olds out there. A lot of you are working in what we call minimum wage jobs. I want you to change your mindset right now and start getting into these clubs, taking it seriously, and working for yourself. I know of a couple of very young men and women that are doing just that. And one of them is doing a whole lot better than 99% of the people, it seems like. Okay, he's doing a whole lot better than a whole lot of people. And how did he do it? He took it seriously. He got the tools and he applied them. If you have the tools and you don't use them, it doesn't do any good. Now, can you do this on your own? If you get all the tools, you watch the videos, you read the books, and you go out there and do it without having an actual live mentor, can you do it? Yes, you can. But it helps to have a real human being to talk to, or email, or whatever. And the more the mentors, the better. Really. Why not have a team? You know, the military doesn't do it one man or one woman. They have a team of trained professionals. You can do it. Look at your job. They have a team, you and your coworkers. Think like the military. Think like your employer. Think like your school. Because when you do, you, sir, you, ma'am, are going to have a brand new life. A life of freedom and abundance. And if you don't realize how valuable that is, the time freedom is actually more important and more valuable. The time freedom is more valuable than the money you'll eventually earn. You will be a success. I want you, before you go to bed, actually, you need to get some rest. When you get up tomorrow, I don't care what it is you have to do. Get up about 30 minutes earlier if you have to. Write down your wildest dreams or goals that you want, or at one point in your life wanted to complete. Write them down. Commit them to paper. And the minute you do, you will be a success. Then I want you to go to YouTube and I want you to look up Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret and 30-Day Challenge. And then I want you to write down what he says to do. And you're going to start being a success from that very moment. It's not going to happen overnight that you will get your dream, but you will get it. And you will be a success. And when you are, you will have that money come to you. I want you to also get your hands on a book called Think and Grow Rich. A book called The Power of Positive Thinking also. As a matter of fact, I want you to get a very unusual and immensely powerful book. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. You get those books. You study them. There's other ones. That's how you will win. And you will. Yes, you will. Until then, you keep your hope and your dreams alive. And you understand something. Whether you do something or you do nothing, you can call me anytime. You have questions or just need someone to talk to. Just unblock your number and unblock, or don't make it private. You can call me anytime. If I'm not available, I'll call you back. Now, here's the number one more time. And this phone is what I'm using right now to do this Facebook Live. So, you know it's a real phone because I'm on it. By the way, it's called a Alcatel Fierce 4 from Metro PCS. I'm not thrilled with one aspect of their payment plan, but this is a good phone. It's called Alcatel Fierce 4. And it has a back and front camera and all that fun stuff. So you call this number anytime. 412-559-2731. And I need you to remember something. Remember that you and humanity and all forms of life really does matter. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night.